Hi, my name is Glen Powell. I'm an Arivaca resident. I've been a resident since 2016. And what attracted me to this area was the natural surroundings. The people here seems to be a vibe of freedom and independence and self-reliance, which I like all of that. I like to think of myself that way. And one of the first people I met out here was the caretaker of the place that I bought, and her name's Pat Quest, and she had a project going when I bought the place, the tiny house that she was building with her own two hands with no help from a lot of recycled materials and things that she had been able to acquire through trading, bartering, and whatnot, that sort of thing. And I allowed her to stay here because I support that type of a thing, and it's been interesting and fun to watch the progression. And I travel for a living, so I'd be on the road for a little while and come back, and I'd see these, these little leaps and gains in the project, and it was impressive and fun to watch. And Pat has a very artistic eye. I consider her to be an artist, and I do art for a living, so I'm not an expert, but I think that she has a real artistic flair with her craftsmanship and design with the tiny house that I was watching come along. And so she stayed here and worked on it, and it came along nicely, and it turned out beautifully. And she ended up getting it sold to another person who's kind of like-minded. And she moved on to another little smaller beach house, tiny house project that I think is as good or even better than the first one. The artistic design and flair of it is just absolutely charming. So it's really cool to know somebody like Pat, because she's a little bit older woman. She's alone, and she's kind of a lone wolf and does it her way, and that takes courage. So I think that's cool, and as long as she's doing good things like that, anybody that does good things like that and is their ideal is freedom, independence, and self-reliance, I'm all for that.
Cool.